There's nothing like a real-world story for conveying the sheer misery of trying to use an EV outside its comfort zone, i.e. anywhere outside a 50-mile radius of your home charger. Most EV owners don't use their EVs for long trips or cross-country travel. They no doubt have a gas-guzzling V8 SUV for that, hidden in the garage so the neighbours don't see. They use them to pootle to the shops or to the golf club or to the artisanal bakery for a soy latte. And when they get home, they plug them into their charger for the next time. So when a normal person tries to hire an EV and take a road trip, the consequences can frequently be hilarious and tragic at the same time. Welcome back to MGUY, British engineer and lawyer, now Sydney YouTuber. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe, hit that notification bell and drop a comment down below. Take this poor chap, Jason Rantz, who had to go to a wedding 2 hours outside of Seattle, and Hertz, who have, by the way, just announced that they're dumping a whole bunch of EVs in favour of gas cars again, only had an EV left to give him, despite him requesting a regular gas car. I'll let the victim tell the rest of the story. As I drove to the wedding venue, I was nearly glued to the dashboard, watching a dwindling battery percentage. Just when I thought everything would be okay, I encountered hills. EV batteries do not like hills. When I arrived at the venue, my dashboard said the battery would only last 43 more miles. I needed double that to make it back to Seattle. From the vows to the post-ceremony dinner, I was panicked, downloading apps that mapped out the nearest EV power stations, hoping I could make this work. There was a nearby EV plug-in location with a dozen open spaces. For Teslas. I wasn't driving a Tesla. Without a standard EV plug, if you don't have an adapter, you're out of luck. The closest location compatible with my car was a diner in the middle of nowhere, 30 miles away. I nervously headed out, watching the battery react to every hill and every press of the gas pedal. The car misled me about how far I'd get. After 30 minutes, I had 9.5 miles to the charger and a battery that could handle 17 more miles. Pro tip: when driving an EV, do not make any mistakes, like missing a poorly lit off-ramp to your plug-in station on a highway, where the next opportunity to get off and head back is 2 miles away and 2 miles back, when your battery has only about 1 mile left to give. I was forced to pull over, cruising to a stop in the middle of nowhere. The battery had died as I was pulling off the freeway. Moments later, the lights and heat went out. It was pitch black and about 30 degrees. That's about -2 degrees Celsius. I don't know if you've ever tried getting a tow truck to pick you up in the middle of nowhere, but it turns out they will accept your business, quote you $300, and say they'll pick you up in 20 minutes, only to tell you 45 minutes later that they are cancelling. After 2 hours of mostly yelling at Hertz customer service and cursing the lack of EV infrastructure in the state, I got an Uber after 2 hours of waiting. A driver named Hussein took pity on me and agreed to pick me up. He couldn't arrive soon enough. My cell phone battery hit 13% and, as with my EV, I had nowhere to plug it in. When the Uber arrived, I abandoned the EV. It was now Hertz's problem. I got home $108 later, plus a generous tip. This is your future in the Democrats' EV world. I don't know about you, but this kind of situation is pretty scary for anybody. But try to imagine what it must be like for a young mother with kids in the back, or an elderly person, or a woman out in the middle of the night alone. This is not just an inconvenience, but could actually be a genuine and serious risk to personal safety. As he concludes his article, we'd better start embracing staycations because road trips are out of the question. Forget long drives to see medical specialists. And you better not forget to plug in each night, or you'll find yourself without battery juice when driving home from work. Welcome to the future, people. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you have any tips or stories, you can hit me up on Instagram or by email. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.